Today's episode of Ham Radio 2.0 is brought to you by Gifts for Hams. Find their website at www.gifts4hams.com. Get your call sign or club logo engraved on virtually anything you want. Specializing in ham radio related gift ideas, Gifts for Hams is your one-stop shop for lighted call sign displays, coffee mugs, coasters, drinking glasses, smartphone cases, and so much more. Laser engraving and etching to show off your ham radio call sign or club. Shop gifts4hams.com and tell them that Ham Radio 2.0 sent you.
Howdy, this is Jake, Kilo Golf 5, Golf Delta Mike, coming to you from Forestburg, Texas. You're watching Ham Radio 2.0. You can catch all of Jason's videos on his YouTube channel, Ham Radio 2.0, or live from the hamshack.tv. Feel free to share, comment, like any of the videos that you see on his page. Thank you.
Ham Radio 2.0, episode 111. Pretty cool. I've got 111 episodes up now. That's really nice. This one's going to be the unboxing. I'm not going to do much unboxing. This one's going to be the testing of the BaofengTech UV-50X2. 50 means 50 watts. X2 means 2 bands. Just so you're clear. The 25X2 is a 25-watt dual band. The 25X4 is a quad band. And I think it's got 2 meters, 220, 350 megahertz, and 440. 350 is not used in the United States. Not for amateur, anyway. That's the radio. You'll see it powered up here in a minute. It's got a pretty good heat sink on the back of it. PL250 or SO239 plug in the back. And your standard T connector for power. External speaker. No port on the antenna. So, or no data port in the back, I should say. So, I've had this radio for a little while. I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I'm just now getting around to reviewing it. John Micklor did a review on this radio when it first came out, which was, I think, the first way I even heard about it. BaofengTech is a sponsor of my show, and they released these without telling me. And I told them, I was like, you guys need to let me know when you release crap so I can review it. Now, in their defense, I have not reviewed this one up until now. But I'm going to put this on the meter. We're going to do some testing on 2 meter simplex and on 440 simplex. Get to look at the display, see what it looks like, and see what kind of radio we're dealing with here. So I've been this radio's been out for a few months, and the reviews I've read on the Facebook groups that about people buying this radio, I've not seen any problems, any major problems reported with this radio. I do not think Chirp works with it at this point in time, but BaofengTech does have their own programming software for it. BaofengTech is based in the United States. They take Baofeng radios and they modify them, enhance them, upgrade them, if you will, and sell them out of the United States. If you go to BaofengTech.com, BaofengTech.com. So don't make the mistake. I've heard some people on Facebook say, oh, Baofeng changed their name. They're now BaofengTech. No, they're not. It's two different companies. BaofengTech's based in the USA. Baofeng, the Chinese company, they changed their name to Pofeng a while back, Pofung. And I've seen some radios that still say Baofeng and some radios that say Pofeng. I don't know what the difference is. They're all out of China, and they're all the cheapy little bottom-of-the-line, well, those UV5Rs are cheapy little bottom-of-the-line dual-band HTs, 128 channels, same menu as a lot of the Chinese HTs, and then you can get them on Amazon for about $30, something like that. So BaofengTech is a USA company that works in conjunction with Baofeng, but it's not the same company. It's just FYI. So let's take a look at the 50X2. If you found me on YouTube, go hit up my website, livefromthehamshack.tv. My name is Jason. My call sign's Kilo Charlie 5 Hotel Whiskey Bravo. And thanks for watching. Let's take a look at this radio. This is the UV-50X2, powered on. here is the microphone. It does have a DTMF mic, but other than that, it's not really anything special about the mic. I'll zoom in on the radio here a little bit. So I can go into menu. This is what the menu looks like. It's got 60 menu items. At the top right, you see the 60. And that's 0, then 1. So it's actually 61 if you count 0 as the 61st setting. And the menu beeps that you might be able to hear are controlled by the volume. You can hear those beeps. You turn the volume up and down. The volume knob is awfully close to the speaker plug right here. So when I turn this volume knob right here, it's rubbing up against this plug-in right here. I could pull the little cover back, and then the volume knob would turn freely. But this cover, I usually like to try to keep that cover on most of my radios, so I'm not real big fan of that. Turn the cover maybe sideways. But it's awfully close. Yeah, that's better. Pull the cover back and turn it sideways 90 degrees. Pushed it back up there. Now the knob's pretty free flowing there. So I've not tested this thing on the air. I have not done any scanning with it or done any programming with it. I'm just doing the basic look-see today. Exit. Controlling all this from the microphone. This button here is the menu button. This is the exit button, and this is the up-down button right there on the top. So it's like there's some activity. It's picking up some activity on 146.1. So it displays all 4 band. It's a 4-band, but it's really just a dual band. It's got a 4-band display, and it looks like it's got 4 independent VFOs, because when I switch it, if you see the 00 to the right of all of these channels here, that is because we are in VFO mode. So if I wanted to come down to this one and go to memory mode, I can type this VM button right here, and then you're in memory mode. And you see another 1 on the far right side right there. That's a 2 on the far right side. These are pre-programmed. 199 there, 9 or 3, 1, 2, 3, and 199, and I guess 0. These were pre-programmed into the radio when I powered it on. I didn't put those in. So you can put all 4 independent bands into VFO mode, or all 4 independent bands into memory mode, or you can switch them up and change them however you like. So it's got 4 basically independent VFOs, but it is just dual band. I tried to enter a 220 frequency a moment ago into the second band down, and it did not take it. So don't take my word for it. Try that again. Try there. 224. Let's say 400. It doesn't like that. The bottom band doesn't like that. I should be able to go to the 2 meters. So you can go to 2 meters or 440 on all 4 bands, but nothing outside of those 2 bands. So let's see what it does on the meter here. You zoom this back a touch. And we're going to go to 146.520. And then this button right here at the bottom left is high-low. Now up at the top screen in the red bar at the very top, you got an L and an H. That's just 2 power settings. So on low power, oh wow, 34 watts on low power. I wonder what it's doing on high power. Holy cow, look at that. 77 watts on high power. Again, we're going into a dummy load. This is on 2 meters. Okay. And then I'm going to go down here to 446. And I'm going to go low power. 22 watts on low power. High power 446.100. About 35 watts on high power. Just in case that's a fluke on that one band, let's go to the second band down. And let's just go to 144.0. Low power. And still about 35 watts on low power. Now we'll go to 146.995. And it's still about 34 watts. We'll change it to high power. 77 watts. This meter's pretty new. I just got this from MFJ. I think I featured it in my video on the... Which one was that? I want to say it was the Anytone DMR HT. We tested the output power of the analog side. Let's see. 144.000. And on high power, I'm doing about 70 watts on high power there. You get about 70 watts on high power, 2 meters, 35 watts on high power 440. Not bad. Probably the reason why there's a sticker right here that says high temperature service, do not touch after long-term use. I imagine that's true. So, oh, you can change the colors on the screen. Transmit display. Red. Receive display is green. Offset of 1.025. That's different. That's just what was in the radio when I got it. This right here is a front facing. It says data next to it. This port right here that looks like an external speaker port says data next to it. So I would imagine that's your programming cable port. I don't think that I got a programming cable with this radio. I'll have to double check that. But I know that BaofengTech does make software for it, so you are able to program it via computer. I just usually like going through the menus of the radio and seeing everything that we see. So, does not have a detachable face, as I showed earlier. It's got a pretty good heat sink in the back. This right here, regular PL259 on it. And, let's see. Yeah, that microphone connection could definitely be better. It has a speaker port in the back right here. Right there. If you can see that in the camera, yeah, right there. It's an external speaker port in the back. So, that data port right here, that definitely is for programming. I mean, definitely. I say it's most likely for programming. Well, that was short and sweet, but I've been wanting to unbox and test that radio out for, I don't know, a couple months probably, something like that. It was shortly after it's probably longer than that actually. I don't remember exactly how long I've had it, but it's one of those that I have on my shelf that I've been in the queue to review for some time now. So special thanks to BaofengTech USA. You can find their website at BaofengTech.com. Making sure I was telling you right website. Yeah, BaofengTech.com. They make improvements to Baofeng radios and put new models on them and sell them as amateur radio to the amateur community. So, pretty good support from those folks. If you contact them via email, if you contact them, tell them that Jason at Ham Radio 2.0 sent you. But if you contact them, they're a little bit slow in responding, but they will respond to you, and they're very helpful when they do. So, glad that I was able to get that radio out on the show finally. So, 73 guys. Everyone have a good weekend or a good week this week, and we will catch you next time here on Ham Radio 2.0.
This has been Ham Radio 2.0, a YouTube production by KC5HWB. Visit our website at www.livefromthehamshack.tv. Please also stop by our Facebook page at fb.me/hamradio2. Be sure and subscribe here on YouTube to keep up with all the new videos that are posted nearly every Monday. 73s everyone, and thanks for watching.